was the other day, she just called me. She said, like I just want to make money because I have to be taking you around wherever I go. Because I was in Ibadan the other day. The lady was nice to me on the first day. The second day, she did my makeup. My eyes started watering. Then she started yelling at me. Why have my eyes watering? And I was like, Mom, like I can't control it. Like even me, I don't want my eyes to water. I paid a lot for this makeup, and she yelled at me. And the more she yelled at me, I started wanting to cry because I was really trying to control it. And I was saying, okay, can you take the lashes off? And she's like, no, she can't take the lashes off. If she takes the lashes off, she will, And the first thing I told her was, man, it's not your fault too. Now me no get money. Carry Tosin from Lagos to Ibadan. So she was like, just telling her friend that she said she called me and she was like, I know how I'm treated. I know how I'm treated where I'm coming from.
Hello everybody, I'm super excited today. Like I am so happy, so delighted. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
As you can see, my guest has all the energy.
Yeah.
So if you're not watching this video, you're watching for the energy. Yeah, so welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new subscriber, I'm super delighted that you stopped by. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your faithfulness. See, when I blow, I'll remember you. I do give away. Yeah, so today I have my friend, my gorgeous friend, my elegant friend, my super fashion over, award-winning makeup artist, beautypreneur, Oluwatosin Abejide. Hi, Tosin.
Hi, yeah.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be here.
Right, because it took a family. It took everything.
It was months of planning.
And strategy.
It must come.
When your friend becomes celebrity, that's what happens. You have to call their PA. But no, I mean she's not that kind of friend. I still have her number. We still text.
Yes.
Yeah, we've come a long way. Yeah, so today I have my friend Tosin Abejide. She's a beautypreneur. I think that's such a cute word.
Yeah.
Yeah, to say, yeah.
Yes.
Say hi to the audience.
Hi guys. Hi audience.
So there's a lot of interesting thing about Tosin, and there's a reason why I brought her here. If you notice, my guests are always like career people, but this year I want to do a lot of creatives for two reasons. One, I want people to know that there's a life outside 9 to 5, and then you can be successful in anything, right? And this is why we truly have career conversations with EF, not for consultants or for international development or who else have I brought? Manager at KPMG. You can be a makeup artist and be excellent and build like pillars of excellence. You can be an actress, Right. So, hi Tosin.
Hi, yes.
How do you feel?
I feel very happy to be here.
It's so
I
good.
feel very happy to be here because, man, what a journey. And even today, the rain, everything. Finally,
that contributed to this.
Like,
we thank the Lord.
Yes, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes, so as an HR, I'm trying not to ask my candidate, can we meet you?
Oh, okay.
So I've transferred that to my YouTube channel too. So instead of can we meet you, I'll say like, tell us something random.
Okay, something random about me is I look Igbo. People say I look Igbo like all my life. People say I look Igbo. Yeah, I look Igbo. My name is Yoruba, like very distinctively Yoruba. But I'm actually from like the northern part of Nigeria.
Oh, really?
So I'm Kogi.
Oh my god, yeah.
So that's not central.
How did I forget? Yeah,
so I represent the full Nigerian
blood. Everything together.
You understand? So Yoruba name, Igbo face, northern origins. So that's the interesting thing.
No, that's interesting. Funny, I used to think that you were from Kwara.
Yeah.
I know that I just said we told you about it one time.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, Kogi came from Kwara, but it's Kogi Central.
Yeah, that's great. The question I want to start with is not the question that you expect.
Okay.
So I wanted to shock you a bit. So I wanted to do a makeup shoot for my mom. Was it last year or this year? When did you come 50? And then I was thinking, I was just speaking to you are big. I was speaking to and they were giving me prices. I'm like, why is makeup that expensive?
Yeah.
That's my first question.
Okay. So I think that for me, why is makeup that expensive? Because first of all, the products now have become pure gold. When I started, you could build a personal kit with 10K. I'm not lying. 10K. Like you buy your foundation, buy your powder. Then your professional kit, 50K.
Oh wow.
You can start with 50K and have everything. But now, Now, I had a student the other day, a personal makeup kit. When she opened it, I had to ask her how much.
Because you saw it and you knew.
Like, it was like 900 and something. Yeah, almost $1 million.
Money
because
for
even just
of
her
land.
primer alone was like 150. Her powder was like 80k, and she had to buy like 2. Her foundation and everything. So like, because now when we first started makeup, when I first started, it was like over 10 years ago, we didn't really have a lot of access to luxury makeup. International brands are in Nigeria. There were not so many.
Yes.
We had majorly like Mary Kay, and then just some random unfiltered Chinese products that were able to cross into.
Because I remember when Zaron, Zickel, and Maybelline entered, it was like a big deal.
Big deal. Yeah. So now we have homegrown products. We have African companies that are coming in and starting up their things, right? But the problem is that they are not producing here. We have a production problem. Yeah, they are mostly white labeling. They are creating. They are creating their white labeling. They are reselling. They are rebranding.
It's interesting because when we talk about production problem, we think food. We think
it's everywhere.
We don't even think
beauty,
things like this.
Down to our eyebrow pencil. It's imported.
Wow.
So that's a problem because every time dollar fluctuates, it means that your pencil that was 15 naira becomes 350.
I thought I said 75 naira.
No.
Wow.
Things double. It's so crazy. I remember when we first started, everybody had Milani powder. Milani powder was like 2,000 naira. Now Milani powder is 15k.
Really? I cannot even vex and buy. You know, when I was seeing one woman like that in church, I used to vex. I just go buy Zaron. The last time I buy Zaron, I said bye.
So the product itself now minus the skill.
Yeah.
You know how to calculate the skill, the time, the other things that are hidden. Like you are doing advertisements, you are transporting yourself. You are also you as a person. You are taking care of yourself because you need to eat that day. You need to pay your health insurance or whatever. You need to pay yourself as the creative, right? So let's even say minus products. Even just the running cost of the business,
operating socks
behind it's crazy expensive now.
Oh no, that's valid.
And that's what's happening.
You people, please, if you see invoice from makeup artists, you better do. It's not them.
It's not. We wish we could go back to the days where it was like
5,000. You know, I wanted to buy Maybelline for one of my senior colleagues. You know when you enter somewhere, I
said drugstore products that usually they would be like it's drugstore abroad. Like it's maybe when they come to Nigeria because of the import rate and the transfer, it just becomes like maybe over there they're like it was just $5. When it gets here, that's already 12k.
Oh my god, that's true.
It's like 10k, but they will add tariffs, everybody will want to.
Oh my god.
Then the person that imported it wants to add their profits.
20% markup. Oh my god.
Do you understand? So people that are like, I just bought a $5 pencil, it's so affordable. But we're in Nigeria, it's not affordable.
By the time it gets here, it's like $10, $12.
It's like 10k.
And then now times 10 by 1,500. That's 18,000. Oh my god. It's also why I have these conversations because I feel like it just opens me up to like people's career.
Yeah, it does.
No, please don't stop pricing down makeup artists. Yeah. Your natural beauty is good, but if you want to make up, have your bills.
Have your bills. Or go and do makeup training. If I was not a makeup artist, I would know how to do my makeup myself.
Yeah. I also think I also have
the way you are learning how to swim.
Yeah, you can learn how to do makeup. You've heard what from the authority herself. Great. Okay, yeah. So let's get into the main. So guys, disclaimer. You know that when I have my friend, I like to farm them because they are now big people. They are still my friend. So I've known Tosin since 2016. How do we become friends? Tax
Club.
It was Tax Club, guys. Yeah. Tosin was that fine girl. I'm like, God. I thought I was going to find girls. There are fine girls in law. Yes. Oh my God, yes. So Amara, yes. Naturally, that's a lie. So I think I've told you a story before. I stopped being an executive in my department.
Yes.
So I wanted to do new things. So it was between Student Finance Club and Tax Club. And I can't remember why I dropped Student Finance Club, to be honest. I just felt like I wanted to know tax. And then, of course, the fine girls was the other.
And you had lots of friends. Like
Elijah.
You had lots of friends in law. Like some people even thought you were in law.
Oh my God, did I tell you Elijah was once won a bet?
That what?
And I graduated from law.
Like people there dropped
people
money.
Bet that I graduated from law. And then I was saying, guy, he was my roommate for 2 years. I had dropped money, 10k. Elijah called me. I was like, thank you. I just bought 1,000 naira.
In our department, he was always there somehow. Like, and then he won't even come for our event. Like, dinner, you can just randomly.
And I came. So like I came from Liberation Chambers dinner. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Why are you here? He was always in love.
Yeah,
like,
that's great. So it's been great to really observe the growth of you as a person and growth of House of Rheevo. This is Tosin of House of Rheevo. In case you have seen House of Rheevo, I have not seen Tosin before. This is Tosin of House of Rheevo. Okay, yeah, so it's been super inspiring to see you like evolve from like Rheevo of OAU to Rheevo of the industry
yes.
to now Rheevo of exploring industries. What has pushed you thus far? And then when you started, like, I mean, you said you started 10 years ago. I knew you 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you see yourself here today?
No. And I think that's like, I think it's the most random thing. I had a conversation with my friend recently, and like, it's like so wild that you start something just because, and then it just shapes your entire life. And I was telling her, like, I'll go deep a bit. It's just in the way it just kind of relates to why the Bible says God knows you before you were formed. So even some random thoughts that come to your mind that you're thinking, I just want to, let me just try. It's really just God actually directing you to your path. Do you understand? And am I saying that makeup is my path? Yes, it is. But I don't think it is the entire thing. I always think that there's something else that might come after or somewhere in between. And that's why I always do the random things every once in a while. But when I started, I didn't know. I didn't think. I just was bored. I was at home. There was strike. Looking for something to just keep my hands busy. Basically, that's how I started.
That's interesting. I was going to ask a very interesting question. So again, even though you're my friend, I research on my guests when they are coming on board. So I watched on a video where you said that your dad is still looking for graduate internship. How do I add AM? Because I think that one of the excellent nominations, sometimes like it's even the nominations that matters, to be honest. The fact that they saw your work and they nominated you. I think the AMVCA in Africa is literally Africa, movie award. Has it changed his mind, or is he still looking for graduate training?
I don't think my dad even knows. Like, now that I think about it, I don't think I actually, because I did call my mom. My mom was like, what's AMVCA? I was like, I don't have to like explain. And when you call someone, say, I got my mom for AMVCA.
See, I started the video, I sent it to you. Oh my God.
When you start explaining it, what does that? You're just tired. I was like, what? Don't worry.
I got it never.
Like, just leave it, And so because my mom already said I should explain, I was like, if my mom does not know, then my father can never know. Like, that man.
Mom is supposed to be the one that is just.
Yeah, so I was like, there's no need. So I don't know if he probably does, but like, I don't think he knows the. What it's like how big.
Weight.
Yeah,
because the fact that you have that now, like you would get like more movie invites, directions, and even more.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Fire. So, what does life look like as a beautypreneur? And I intentionally use the word beautypreneur because you have now moved away from makeup. Yeah. You still do makeup, but like makeup is just one of the many things you do. You now look at industry from an holistic perspective, and you even explain the role that you play in the whole industry. I mean, we were just with a friend. I mean, did you see that wedding in India that they said costs, is it $2 million or something?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, so like makeup is an element of that, right? It's now we're talking about like I think Comunik even wrote an article about it, the wedding industry and how it is driving economy. Yeah. So that's where you play. So you're not just a makeup artist, you're a beautypreneur, an entrepreneur playing in the beauty space. What does that look like for you?
So for me, I think that first of all, I'm very grateful to be here during this time. What I mean is that people that came a few years earlier than me, they didn't have access to as many things and resources that I have right now.
Exposure,
everything has opened up. That's just the first thing. So I'm happy that I'm here now, not like, let's say 20 years ago, for example.
It's interesting. Right? There was a video where I talked about outliers, Malcolm Gladwell, and how just being in a certain time. Do you understand? So like just starting makeup when I started makeup was just perfect. Do you understand? It wasn't, because everything changed. The world is becoming like a global village. Like things are just happening, and people are also accepting to my industry. That's another thing that's helped me, right? Now, as a beautypreneur, what does it look like for me? I basically juggle a lot of things, but it never looks like I'm doing anything. It's very funny, but it's the funniest thing. Like, I'm constantly thinking of products to develop for my brand, because I would like to have digital product as well as physical products. I already have physical products. I have some digital products, but I'm not really actively selling the way I would want to. When are you writing your ebook? That was supposed to be my end of the. No, I know. We'll come back to it. You have to. Don't worry. Okay. So digital
physical product. Like I'm constantly thinking, what can I do? What do people want? What is a new innovative product that I can launch? Right? How much can I even now sell this thing? Would I make money from this? Can I do classes?
There's a bit of business management.
There's a lot of business management. If you really want to if you want to make money from this industry, you must not only just know the art of doing the makeup or teaching people makeup. You must know the behind the scenes.
I feel like you should say that again.
Yeah, like you must know the behind the scenes of the makeup industry. Like the one that everybody knows is you carrying your box, your chair. There's so much that goes on behind that would definitely affect your front. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's like a back end, front end.
If your back end is rubbish, your front end will be. You'll be frustrated constantly. You will be unhappy. You feel very unfulfilled. You feel like you're not doing well in life because you don't have money. You are constantly living from hand to mouth. And then you are constantly begging.
Dollars that we talked about.
Yeah, you're begging for this, begging for that, or you're trying to negotiate with clients to see your worth. Do you understand?
Oh my God,
yeah. So if you once you're starting, you can still do flame drawing for a few. That's what I always encourage. Like, go ahead, go into the world first. Do your thing. After a while, you need to actually now be a serious person, because the first going into the world is just for you to test things. So you know that this doesn't work, this works, right? Then you come back to the table and you sit down and you become a business person. Right now, I'm talking to a client. I'm also talking to NAFDAC.
Oh my God.
I'm dealing with the corporation.
I
am also dealing with one staff that wants to resign. I'm also, so it's just like, and then the thing is, because most of my work is either me doing something physically or just being on my phone, it kind of always looks like I'm not doing much. I'm following up with this, following up with that, reminding this person of this, checking if this person has received their invoice. Would you like me to change this? It's a whole lot. It's a lovely work. I'm very proud of what I'm doing and what I've done so far. Yes, like I have no complaints. I have some complaints, especially with the Nigerian government. Let me not lie. But generally, I have no complaints. But it's a lot.
So that covers it. And I really love how you double down on the business side of things. Because I think that's one thing that people that do art stuff, they need to understand that there's a business side. So if you do things with your hand, how do you put structure and processes to ensure that you are not continuously fatigued and exhausted? That's very helpful. So I have two questions. I'm wondering which one I should ask first. So I'm starting my makeup. I'm like 1 year, 6 months into makeup. What two things should I be aware of, or should I take note of?
What two things should you be aware of? Okay, I think.
Or maybe a simpler way to say is give a newbie makeup.
Yeah, newbie makeup advice is that you should have another job.
Okay.
Like if you're starting out, yes, please, by all means, have another job. Like the makeup money, and I think it's not even just makeup. I've worked with people who work with startups. I have worked with startups as well.
Oh my God, I remember. Jesus.
You remember my startup era? God,
that was the time.
That was the time. Gosh, I was. Anyways, so like I would say that I know for a fact that most of these companies are not profitable in the first year. Sometimes even to the second year. Do you understand? So you don't want to now expect that you just starting out in an industry that is filled. Let's not lie. There's a lot of makeup artists. You will not start cashing out immediately. No. Most times it's not. Yes. So that your first year, please hold on to a job that allows you to work weekends while you save up and you keep learning. The second thing I want to say is that people are the soul of your business.
People are the soul of your business.
Be a good person. A lot of times, I realize that people don't book certain people because they're the best. They book them because they like them, they're comfortable with them, and they enjoy their company. Like if you're coming to my house by 5 a.m. to beat my face, you might as well be someone that
you trust,
that I trust, that I feel comfortable. Thank you, vibe.
Yeah, you vibe.
So I think that's one thing that a lot of people are like, and it's very common. I don't want to drag generations. I'm sorry, please.
I'm gonna shoot you. I'm Gen-Z. What do you think?
Please. But like, it's just more like, I just want to do my work and go and all of that.
There's a lot more than that.
Yeah, like you must establish yourself in a person's mind in such a way that they remember you for more than just the makeup. They want to remember how they felt, like, you made one joke, or you were the one that was helping them cream their leg. The next time they go to somebody else's store, right, and they do makeup, the person does not do something like, If Tosin was around,
if Tosin were
God, I wouldn't even have to be begging her for that.
She was for sure. She was. That's why I'm frowning.
Exactly. One of my customers the other day, she just called me. She said, like I just want to make money because I have to be taking you around wherever I go. Because I was in Ibadan the other day. The lady was nice to me on the first day. The second day, she did my makeup. My eyes started watering. Then she started yelling at me. Why am my eyes watering? And I was like, Mom, like I can't control it. Like even me, I don't want my eyes to water. I paid a lot for this makeup, and she yelled at me. And the more she yelled at me, I started wanting to cry because I was really trying to control it. And I was saying, okay, can you take the lashes off? And she's like, no, she can't take the lashes off. If she takes the lashes off, she will, And the first thing I told her was, man, it's not your fault too. Now me don't get money. Carry Tosin from Lagos to Ibadan. That's what she was like, just telling her friend that she said she called me and she was like, I know how I'm treated. I know how I'm treated where I'm coming from. What's the meaning of this? Like,
and you just make customers feel great.
Exactly. And so if you're starting, hold it another job. Secondly, be very, very, very careful with your people. Invest in your relationships. Don't be strict. Don't be a pushover. But don't be cold. Be warm. Be
warm. And that's great because it's interesting. Because one of the questions I had was I wanted you to talk about it. You do well. Oh, let me give you a flowers. You might think that you don't, but you actually do amazingly well with personal branding and with business branding. And I was just going to ask about just the role of branding, both personal and business, and even spilling into social capital in sustaining life as an entrepreneur, as a beautypreneur.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I think that the first thing would be that I learned branding from very older people. Like when I was in school, I was in 200 level. I was trying to work with a hotel that was very close to school, Cameron Hotels.
Oh, Cameron.
So I'd gone there, and the first thing the manager asked me was like, "Where's your card?" And I'm like, guy, I'm in 200 level. Why am I going to have a card? Like, what's going to be on the card? He's like, yo, just your name, maybe your Instagram. I was like, sir, he's like, go and do your cards.
Wow.
I had to go and do cards. While I was doing cards, he was like, oh, I wanted to do flyers to put in the rooms. So when people come, if now, so they can see the flyer,
like,
maybe
book
do
a scan code.
So he just said, no, he even said, bring the flyers, don't worry. I was even offering him, I could give you a commission. He's like, guy,
how much are you making?
Makeup was maybe 8,000 or so. Then he's like looking at me like, what is this one talking about? This chicken. So he's like, no, don't worry, just bring your flyers and bring your cards as well. I had to go and do cards. Right, from 200 level. Now I remember that.
Oh my God, from 200 level. Guy, that's 2016.
Do you understand? I had to do it. And so because I had all these cards with me, I had like 500 cards. Sheun, Fashogbon,
Oh my God, Sheun, shout out to you, Sheun.
He said minimum quantity is 200.
But the thing with those things, the higher you're able to aggregate costs.
I know, but now I'm just there with like 200 cards. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this card? So I said, no, the card. I said, no, my money must not wait.
That's how I go to.
And that's how it started. Just like,
oh my God,
this,
really?
Yeah, this
commercial. I just guessed though.
Honestly, I shared my cards. Recently I met someone and she's like, oh, I've known you since school. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't remember you. I'm so sorry. Please, what's your name? He's like, you came to meet me one day. You told me you're a makeup artist. You gave me your card. I did it.
Yes,
I actually did
that
it.
Was me.
That was because I'll just be in my role and say, look at this pile of 200 cards. What am I going to do? So I shared my card. And like after then, like I remember that I wanted to do a training then, and I just told him I want to do banner because I used to see people put banners all around school. And one day I met somebody that had a banner. He was like, oh, that's my banner. I'm like, this guy is a student. Like he's just like me.
So if why
can't I do banner for makeup as well?
Oh my God.
Do you understand? So I did banner.
You've been doing this since undergrad.
Yes.
Bro, you put in the work.
I looked for PR people. It was Chero that year.
Oh my God, yeah.
Chero and
what's the billboard? Neonata. I know I saw your Neonata.
Guy.
Yeah,
I starved myself.
Oh my God.
I paid for Neonata, I paid Chero, I paid Fatbaki. All these people, they just helped me put my flyers and my banners all around campus.
I know you deserve to be everywhere. You and Hosue, because that I knew. Like, how some people Hosue, you guys were the. Shout out to you, Hosue.
Shout out, my girl. I was just like, bro, so all those years of doing those random things.
Even with limited resources.
Yes, and I remember that training, just 2 people came. Toludada, thank you so much for covering my shame.
Shout out to you, Toludada, in New York.
Toludada was one of them. Then I think Titi, she's also at Road now. So I joined like 2 people or 3 people after doing so much. But the
experience.
Yes, but the ripple effect is years after. People see that name and they're like, oh, I know this person. She's an OU person. I had a bride recently that she just said, I was like, oh, how did you know about me? She's like, oh, my husband. Like, they just kept saying, wouldn't you use House of Rheevo? Like, he was planting this seed. I'm like, oh, who is your husband? She showed me his picture. I don't know this person. And I asked the $1 million question, did you go to OAU? Of course. Now I OAU person. So all those years of doing those random things that
they
were
might
like,
not have yielded reward then, but like they were long run seeds.
Yeah, and it was kind of like branding for me, and I didn't know then.
Yeah, so guys, like plant the seeds. Like you really
just never, you can never really tell, honestly.
No, that's very helpful.
You can never.
And I think that Saddam King says that thing too. And it was when I was thinking about my YouTube, like I just want to have videos. Like I don't know which one will blow up.
Yeah.
But like if one video blow up, I want people to come to my channel
and see it
and like
so much
see
more.
It, like, oh my god, yeah, this
they
is
can binge watch.
Yeah. And someone told me that before that she watched my YouTube video and then she spent like 4 hours. I had to go and check that which of my
what
videos.
Were you watching?
And when she now said she watched the one we forget about, I'm like, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Because the thing we forget is that you will not even know that you spent 60 minutes.
Yes,
and then this 80
yes.
minutes long. That's exciting. So a question I'm sure nobody has asked you before, at least on set.
Okay.
There are 2 very distant fields, but is there any transferable skills that you've picked from law that you're applying to your business world?
Oh, there are so many. There are so many transferable skills, like the writing. So a lot of people like me.
People they write?
No, they like me from Instagram. They don't know me, but they read my captions and they're like, "You're so relatable." I still got it today. I can literally tell the babe. Her husband was making a video while she was saying this, so maybe she can send me that video. Where she was saying, I think like your personality, you balance it. There's a way your posts sound. So the ability to write and convey emotions. Basically, I learned it in law. We used to write a lot. I used to read a lot.
A tax club.
I used to write a lot. And then also for me, it would be just covering myself. A lot of times, like for example, yes, there are things that people will start doing. Immediately they start doing it, I'm like, hey, I'm not studying law for fun. No. I might not be practicing, but you can't catch me. I will just tell the person, oh no, please can you send me in a conversation or can you send me in a chat or something like that.
So that you have
yes, so I'm able to make sure that some things are covered. I have flopped in some areas where I look back and I'm like, I should have done this, but like, yeah, my brain still kind of thinks lawyer. In a lot of instances, so it seeps in somehow. But I don't know if that's exactly transferable. Is that
no, it is transferable.
Yes, so I'm able to do contracts on a whim. I'm able to, very informal, but still a contract. You just think that we're chatting,
but
we've done something.
Oh my god!
Yes.
So without even saying, oh, this is my contract.
Please confirm that
Oh, so as you're confirming, you're taking.
You are saying yes.
That's exciting. Yeah. So, what? One serious question before we take a quick break. What's the most stressful thing? This was going to be what's the most random thing, but no. What's the most unfriendly situation you find yourself, and how do you navigate this situation? Or unpredictable.
Unfriendly. I think unfriendly situations for me generally have been. And I just concluded recently that situation I don't exactly want to be there any longer is working with people that they don't see your worth. It's either they booked you because everybody is booking you, or they booked you because you were the cheapest person that they liked. Let's say they have like and it's okay. Like I understand budgeting with work, and I don't mind being the cheapest person that you like, but sometimes it seeps into the way they communicate with you, the way they treat you. They treat you very poorly, with disrespect, and there's still the Nigerian factor of you're an artisan. Yes. Like who are you? Like go and sit down there or get out of my room. We have those instances every once in a while. I generally do not have bad clients. I will not lie to you. Like that's why my siblings were even laughing at me that when she comes to come around, it's usually just every once in a while there's a peak of Tosin, God is protecting you. This is what is out there. But those situations are generally they are very stressful because you can tell this person does not rate you, does not respect you, probably is just irritated, like do and go. But you still have to do your work, and you must do it excellently. And you also cannot be rude to the person.
Despite the fact that you are not pleased.
So it doesn't matter that they are shouting at you or they've told you to shut up or have you washed your hands or whatever. Like you must still maintain
that decorum.
The decorum, do your work properly, address them respectfully up until you walk out of that door.
Oh my God, you're so ethical. I like it. You are amazing, Tosin. And then I think that one of the most exciting thing about you is just how you're able to say, hey, I wanted to make a random joke. I remember one of the things you said in one of your interviews was that there was no sort of career growth or trajectory in like makeup. Yes. But the fact that you have structurally designed that, progressing from, hey, I do basic makeup to I do bridal makeup. So I do travel. You people, my friend, they carry that to travel. To do makeup. When I saw that, I'm like, just Oluwa, don't let me do HR in vain. Let them carry me to travel. When they invited me to Abuja to come and try, I said, thank you, Jesus, for the signs that we are seeing.
Now.
Up next Ghana.
That's how it's going to be going. That's how it's going to be moving.
Yeah, right. So I think one question, or maybe two. I'm shaping it in my head. Okay, so the first question is... this question is hard to ask. What happens when I can't see like the future? Like I can't see, what do I want to do? Do I want to do that? The second question I was going to ask, which was supposed to be first was, you do bridal. I know you work on sets, like you and Faye Shuge. What other thing do you do?
Okay, so where should I start from?
Yeah, so let's. So the question I was going to ask was, which do you prefer? Which gives you the most rewards like effort to reward ratio, and which would you rather do?
Okay. Okay, that's good. So I think I'll start with the.
And then you answer that, you can also just touch on, how do you progress from.
Yeah. What do you do when you cannot see the future? Basically, I don't think anybody can really see the future. Do you understand? It's just that for some people, the future is more attainable. Like, for example, I remember my friend I worked in like KPMG, for example. You can say in 4 years I'm going to be here. In this I'm going to be here. But with entrepreneurship and business in general, you can't exactly see. And that thing, the problem is looking at it like it's a course.
But it's not.
It's not. It can be a mad ass blessing. I know people that have done like me now 10 years in makeup, and I know people that were now like
mates, sort of.
And they've done just 2 years. You will not believe it. So I think that what you should do when you think that, I can't see the future, is to pray for Elijah level.
Oh shit!
Run!
Editor, play Elijah level.
Legit, because it's just like in your mind you're like, oh my God, I probably like you hear people's stories. You say, this person worked for 7 years, this person has worked for 20 years. There was this panel that I moderated with Anti-Banker, and then they had said, sometimes they makeup, sometimes, and I, bro, this one did makeup.
Before you were living.
Was I born?
Are you serious?
I think since maybe I was 1 year old or something. I'm not joking. I saw the date. I was reading it. I'm the one reading it. I said,
Mommy,
when she now came up, and now cut seat like I bent. She was like, don't bend, stand tall. I said, I will not stand tall, ma.
You're my mommy. You're my mother.
I was like, that's
they taught me at home.
In my mind, I used to think I've done it for long, but bro, what? How are you doing it? So that's the thing. Like, you can't see the future, and that is it's very
subjective.
It's very
scary.
Yeah, and it's scary. Yeah, for people like me, I'm a planner. Like earlier today, I was telling someone, the person was like, sometimes when you clock 30, there's a lot of pressure, and husband was like, what pressure? I was like, what? Guy, leave me. You don't know the pressures that come with women. Like once you're not married or you don't have kids. Like, so the other person was like, also me, my own personal timelines. I said, me, I don't have personal timelines.
I'll start like a go.
Because by now I should have done my PhD according to my timeline that year.
True.
Do you get? And I'm not even done masters.
You are the ultimate.
I was a serious babe.
Tosin was a reader.
I finished 4 though. I was doing it. I don't fail. So I was like, if I want to hold that thing on my head, it's make me close my eye to every other thing I've been able to do, all the other blessings God has given me, the achievements I've been able to make to Ghana in the last few years. So basically, like you can't see the future. That's static, right? What you do is just try to silence the noise, set personal goals for yourself part time. Take it small. Be futuristic, like mad. Be futuristic, like think the wildest, right?
But also have
realistic small goals that once you do, it will keep you sane. That I'm doing something. I'm actually doing something for myself. I'm meeting my goals. Yes, and you can set those goals by either thinking about what you want or looking around you.
Yeah, like, what does success looks like?
Exactly. Look at this person and say, I like the fact that this lady is able to. I remember one year that I'd seen one makeup artist, her name is Jane, and she really inspires me. She had said, thank you to the 200 brides I did this year. I said, I did
out of 365 days.
I did.
You did 200 brides.
I said you did 200, and I know she's not lying because she's not that kind of person. If you follow someone long enough, you know when they are clout chasers and when they are genuine, like they don't come to just say things for vibes or for views. So I told myself, okay, now I need to start counting. Before you don't even have, I had so little that I knew the number in my head. But that was the first year.
I can count on it.
On one hand, I had 3 that year now. I said, hey, it's time. So the next, when I was doing goals for that year, I'm one of the people that I used to write goals, but maybe not stick it somewhere, but I write it down. It's something I can refer to in 2 years or 3 years. I don't maybe stay at it constantly, but I write it down. So that year, I had written down 10 brides. I did 3 now. I wrote 10. I think at the end of the year, I did 15. Almost 15? What? I was like, no.
Time to up. No.
I said, now let's move. Let's move to 30. Let's move to, I want to go to, like, I told people, like, another time, the definition of success for me was, I want people to take me out. Say, come to this place. It shows that they looked around the state. They said, no.
I have to bring
this
person.
Oh, shit. So I started getting Ibadan jobs, Ife jobs. I was so happy. My mom would be like, "It's so dangerous. You're traveling on the road." I said, "Oh, here we go."
That's my go-getting TikTok for me.
I said, "What are you talking about?" So when and then another time, I made a TikTok about it. Actually, I had written, and it's literally on my TikTok where I was saying, God, I want to be a baller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. I saw it.
So it was more of a TikTok saying, when you see other makeup artists getting flown to the north and other places.
That was the year you got flown out.
I got flown out.
That was the year you got flown out. Oh, my God.
So, again, you might not be able to see, like, the future, but, like, you can see, like, things that you want.
Goals that you're ticking off.
Yes, just tell yourself, okay, I would like this or that. And it keeps you sane, honestly, because in this life, there's a lot that can destabilize you.
Yeah, that puts things in perspective. Oh, that's very helpful. Okay, so we've asked your stuff. Let's take a break. Quick game. I feel like we've played part of the game, but where would you rather do? What runway would you rather do? Lagos Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, or New York? No, I already know that you were related.
My dear.
Yes, so New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, or Paris?
Oh my God, Paris. Oh. I was about to say London because I was like,
Paris.
Paris.
Oh, Paris. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Because I want to visit. I feel like London is somewhere that I can easily just go.
God, when?
No, like.
Let me touch.
Well, I want to go to Paris and I want to go. Like, going for work means that there are
connections.
Also,
experience.
And then you are not spending your money.
Oh,
do you understand?
My God.
They will pay for you. They will lodge you.
Father, Lord Jesus, God, we call it.
They'll say, official, something.
You get VIP, backstage.
You have pass. It's nice.
Okay, great. A model makeup, a bridal makeup, or a celebrity makeup artist.
I think I would choose model. And I would say that because working with celebrities is nice, but it depends on who you're working with. So it's a gamble. I don't want to take it. For bridals, I do it so often that sometimes it stresses, like it doesn't challenge me. It's kind of it has to be.
Yeah, it's like in a space, like a constraint.
Yeah, it's in a constraint. But with model, is limitless. I can do anything. And just to be creative, because I have to do regular makeup every other day. The day when I want to just walk,
to explore,
let me use a model and do what I want
to do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, last one. Fenty, Dior, or maybe like
all of them. Why must I choose? These are the questions. Why must I choose?
Guys,
when I can have it all.
Me and just have a similar goal. I said like that. My goal is for like my partner. We plan to have like a luxury makeup. We used to swap pictures.
Yes.
Or like the kind of makeup, you look at when you're having a bad day, you just open your makeup like, oh well, I have this.
Yes, now I have look at your product and be like, oh wow,
yeah.
wealth.
Well,
I may not have eaten,
it's like there will be signs.
There will be signs.
There will be signs. No, great. This has been a great conversation so far. So before I go to the relaxing one, is there any question that you wish someone have asked you that I have not asked that you'd like to answer?
Nobody has asked me if I'm truly making money. What if I'm not making money? What if I'm living?
That's true.
Everybody just assuming.
Yeah. So how profitable is being
really
a beauty
profitable. It's really profitable. I think that the first time I truly saw my business from, like, cause I see my account number, my account balance, and I'm like, okay, cool. But like the time I knew that I have a business was just last year, December. I had to take a break. I got married. I had to step away. I had someone working, and at some point I said, let me just calculate. Like, I paid her money and all, but I paid her.
She's a good employer, by the way. Oh my God! See, I didn't even know she was about to say that. I was like, she's a good employer, by the way. Yes. My friends are good people.
So I paid her twice. I wanted her to have money for like the Christmas. Yeah, so I paid half. Then I paid half. So because I paid twice, and then it was also so chaotic. Like, she was chatting me, I was not around. I traveled, everything. So I came back in January and I sat down and this girl.
There's some change here.
This girl earns a lot.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, okay, if she was able to take this amount home, and then like, this is how much I had left, and I wasn't even around. That again is another level of success that I like. I got to a point where I was like, I don't even want to be there, but I want my work to be there. Do you understand? And because it's a service-based industry, there was a time in my life
your
that
presence is very
my
pivotal.
presence, if I'm not there, the client will say no. But in the
like,
last 1 year,
report.
yes, I was able to not be there a lot of time. So this year, I stepped into the knowledge that I don't need to be there. So immediately they say this, and I'm like, oh ma, I have another listen. Can you work with this time? No. Okay, do you know what? Can I send somebody? She's good. People now taking my word for it is something else.
That's another level of success.
Honestly. But yeah, it is profitable. But again, I've done it for 10 years.
Yes.
So take my word with a pinch of salt. Okay?
She's done it for a long time.
I've invested.
She's paid her dues.
I've paid my dues.
Like, I mean, bro, I didn't do my first business card till 2023. No. And she was doing business card in 2016. You're not ready. You're not taking your goal seriously. See what? Anyway, let's continue. Random, what's the most popular person you've done makeup for?
Popular person.
If it's confidential, you can disclose. I know. Did you do for? I know you did for Madame.
Done for no, but well, okay, popular. Okay, yes, maybe Nedo Kuti. Yes, Nedo Kuti, definitely. But there was this client I had that it was later I found out she was Atiku's daughter.
I had underbuilt.
I didn't build that. But like the thing is that I generally don't even build people based on status. But I would have liked to be
just more social.
No, not. She was speaking Hausa a lot with her sister, so I didn't really understand. Of course, she speaks English and all. It was later. I was like, I think I had collected her number or something. Politician. So I have some other clients, but they are not exactly as popular as Nedo. So I think I'll see Nedo.
And then really like that Nedo was like very happy to associate with you.
Yes, no, Nedo is the sweetest. Like I feel like so funny when we met. She was talking about wedding and how it was like she's trying to not make it too big and she just wants the number that left to her. But she said, "Oh, but my partner's family is, they are." I was like.
Of course, you knew.
I did not know.
I didn't know she was the one. Oh
I didn't even know Made's face.
So I met them at Take Festival.
You see, because you're a social man, you have a balanced life. These are the things I want to do.
Yeah.
You know how funny it is that I just seen Made's profile for the first time, like 2 weeks before I met Nedo.
Oh, wow.
I feel like God used to prepare me for these things, but me, I don't know. I was just on Instagram. I was like, oh, something like Made Kuti. Okay, there's a Kuti that is young like this. I thought they were. I thought Sean was like the youngest person. I was like, oh, okay. So when she got there, she was just talking, and she said some things. I was like, oh, you bought it from Shrine? You go to Shrine? She said, oh, the rice and beans. She was like, oh, do you want? But I can call my husband. Maybe you can buy from Shrine. I was like, Shrine? I've never been there. To tell you, I did not know. I was not even trying to be. I was just talking. Then she talked about this. I was like, you guys can see this.
You no matter how
popular. I said when he even entered, I still did not know. I think it was when his mom entered. I was like, hold up. this woman looks really familiar. Do you understand? So she's a very true person. She was she paid me in full.
Yeah, she was very warm to us at Ake Festival as well.
Yes. Oh, you met her.
Oh yeah, great. Okay, great. Congratulations. More great. Yeah, so this penultimate question, by the way, the last question, is for you to ask me a question.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, so I like to ask anybody, either a makeup artist or a manager at KPMG, share any random career tip.
Career tip. Track your dime. Like, start early. And I think that's something I didn't do. And the reason why I didn't do it was because I felt it's too small to track. Then I was like, how would I do
track your time and start
I spent 2,000. Start from the day you're charging. I don't care what you're charging, 100k or 10k. Write it down. It doesn't have to be a spreadsheet that is crazy. It can be just one jotter. Just please be writing it down. Do you know why? Because it's important to know how much money you're making. The only thing, it just doesn't give you motivation to carry on. It also helps you plan. You understand?
So
now, and that's the reason why I see a lot of people and I'm like, this person is not calculating their money, and I can tell. Because
the way they talk about
the way they talk and the certain things they do. If I see you buying certain products or doing certain things, I'm like, how much are you making?
That you are buying.
You don't need, because if you start calculating the money you're making, you will not compare yourself to certain people. Whatever you're making, doing 10 people, they are making doing one person. So when they buy a product, one product is 250k, or they bought one light, the light is 500k. You're not saying you want to buy 500k. How much are you making? How much are you making? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like tracking your dime is so important. Also because as an entrepreneur, you must remember that you don't have anybody giving you HMO. You don't have anybody giving you retirement funds. Do you want to grow old and not have pension? Oh no. So you must not be thinking like, you can just spend anyhow. You're the one that is doing your own HMO yourself. You're the one taking care of your health, which is the wealth of your business, basically. You're also the one that is planning for your future. Okay, when I grow old, what would I? Do you understand?
Yeah,
so track your dime.
No, that's everything. No, I feel like that was a great way, because we don't talk about money, you know. Yeah, and I think that was a great way to wrap up this conversation. Have you been learning so far? Have you learned something? Yeah, great. My directors have, so I hope that you have too. Yeah, so the last question is always for my guests to ask me a question.
Give me your hands first. When will you learn makeup? Come and be a makeup artist. You have personality. People will like you.
And then I will get me even my babe. I'll be able to.
This is something that
like
the male makeup artist, man makeup.
Yes, I know this guy.
I don't know why. But people kind of
feel. So just like female barbers. Oh my god, you know.
They always like it. They'll say, like my client, they'll be hyping. They'll be saying, my makeup artist, so bad shit makeup. And I'm like, ma, I appreciate his skills, boy.
Yeah, so it's the thing that like.
This is not a gender bias for myself.
Yeah, I think it's because of just the way like I respect female barbers.
Yeah. So that's my question. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna ask something more serious.
No.
So when I'm done learning French, I want to. So my Q1 was for work. It was really for work, including April. We are shooting this video in May, so I'm going to leave later this month. Hopefully.
Thank God, leave!
See how happy my friends are, they're going to leave. You people can see that I'm a workaholic. See, I work. I know for what, yes.
I hope your leave means no YouTube videos. Like,
yes.
No like, YouTube. No everything. Leave. No. Even say bye-bye to us on newsletter. Say, I'm going on leave. I don't want to say, it's midnight by 12. I don't want to see you. I don't see anything.
That's what I was asking about IIT and Canada.
Yeah.
So like I want to take time off my laptop and like be with nature and stuff. So when I come back, so the Q3 is either French or GRE.
Oh.
Yeah, so then Q4, I'll come back to meet you.
Alright now. We'll be expecting you.
Okay then. That's interesting. That was a great question to ask. I sure you don't have another one. Okay then, that's fine. Are you sure you don't use that slot? That's the only question. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Like this feels good too. It feels good to have my friend who is an AMVCA nominee, award-winning entrepreneur guy. It's like Tosa has been winning award. I just remember Kemi sent me that Eloy awards thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, yes. You also like other stuff.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that's great. Really, really delighted that you came here.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing all these gems with us.
Thank you.
If you're an entrepreneur, I think that you have learned a lot. Personally, I picked up a lot of things, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as we did. I beg you, then, of course, please subscribe and share. Share. Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.